Hi everyone! Thank you for joining me, Kami. Today I'm going to be showing you how I went about painting the surfboard that a friend of mine gave to me as a gift. It's a 5-foot 6-inch fiberglass board. I thought it would be a really fun project just to jazz it up a little bit. As you can see here, it was covered in layers of wax. So first I needed to melt it off, and the best way I could think to do this was with a hairdryer, which actually worked really well. It came off easy, and I was able to wipe it all away. Once the wax was all off, I was ready to start sanding. This part took a little while because I wanted to make sure the paint would stick to the board. It would be a shame if my artwork came off because I didn't prep the board properly. I then wiped it down with some alcohol, just to make sure the board was all clean and there was no more dust or wax on it. It took me a little while to think of what I wanted to paint on this board. Last time I painted a surfboard, it was for someone, and they had a pretty specific idea of what they wanted on it. With this board, it was just anything I wanted it to be. In a lot of my art, I focus on the subject of samsara, the cycle of death and rebirth to which life in the material world is bound. I think it's a beautiful concept, and why not make this piece mean something to me? There's really no rules in art, and I really like to just test the limits and see what I can come up with. So here I'm just using acrylic paint to execute my design. I hope you enjoy watching me paint. It took me a couple days to finish this board, but I'm so happy with the outcome. I think it turned out super cool, and I just can't wait for another project like this. Something I can just put my imagination to and see where it goes. Here I'm just adding my Instagram to the board in case anyone would like to follow me and my art journey. You can find me at The Life of Kami. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see my future videos. Take care and see you next time.